Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Now, got about 20 minutes to my call, but don't anticipate this one being that long. So, we getting ready. I created a dating app, been working on it for quite a while now. We had to build it very, I would say, intentionally. And we also had to add the elements in it that I've pulled from my coaching over the last 20 years, being a relationship coach, a matchmaker, also being a husband, and coaching countless singles on their issues. As you know, I am not a fan of dating apps just because, for the most part, dating apps do it for the money. They don't care about who you matching with. They don't care about the bots. They don't care about just the one night stand culture, the hookups, and a lot of people come to play games. And so, with what I'm doing differently, is this is more intentional. So, this dating app isn't just endless scrolling and a million different options and just, a bunch of random connections. You actually have a compatibility score, and it's not based on looks. You do have a, when you get on there, a face verification so that we still know it's a real person, and you get the little check mark that let people know you are who you are. But the green flags, the red flags, all your preferences, everything that you fill out, it'll set up your profile. And then we have trained and coded, the AI to help match you with people who are compatible with you. And you get a compatibility score, which you take with a grain of salt. It's one of those type of things to where sometimes opposites attract, and sometimes people who are very quote unquote compatible don't work out. So you still can take and get to know people and meet people. And the app isn't intended for you to be on there forever. So if you meet somebody and you really like them and y'all hit it off and y'all gonna meet up for coffee or what have you, then you'll be able to delete the app and then come back if you need us again. And so it's set up to be like legitimate matchmaking, but just without me having to match every single person. And we're going to continue to roll out different features. And I don't want to speak on them because other dating apps will try to copy them. But we're going to roll out different features. We will first go to market in the Apple Store, and then we'll go to Android. But the reason why I wanted to do this is because I realized dating apps aren't going anywhere. I realized a lot of my clients getting on dating apps. I also realized I started having to change my stance on dating apps and tell a lot of clients to get on a dating app because of where they live or how much they work or just them being an anomaly in their city. And so I had to go from absolutely hating dating apps to realizing that it's becoming almost necessary for majority of singles. Some singles don't need a date now. They can walk outside and they get approached all the time. But for the most part, a lot of people just are walking, listening to their music on their phone and not walking up and approaching people. People are more so today more comfortable with digital introductions. So Destiny is a combination of date and destiny. So it's Destiny, kind of hard to say a little bit and against the company naming rules, but I realize every company's name is bad, like Google and Uber and Twitter. And so it's like we just had to get on out there. So Destiny is coming soon. Now, to the best of my ability, I'm not an event planner, so I'm gonna be partnering with event planners. We're gonna have socials and singles meetups and things of that nature. We'll have some launch parties going on where we just really sponsoring the night at places that y'all already go out. And if you get out the house, some of y'all don't get out the house, but to the lounges that you go to, or some of y'all, for some of the younger folks, you still going to the club. So this isn't a religious app. It's not just for Christians. It's for people who are intentionally dating. And then you'll be matched with the people who have your religion and that you are compatible with. but I didn't build an app to like shove the Bible down anybody's throat or hit anybody across the head. This is about love. This is about intentional love. And it is designed to match, a man with a woman, but it's not so restrictive or just in one type of lane. And so it is international. I believe 175 countries can join. So it's really only makes sense to join when we do a launch in your area, so that it's some people in your proximity that are on the app. So we getting ready to tune up, gear up the Android version of it. The Apple version should be in the App Store within a couple of weeks. But for right now, I have the link in the description for Destiny, so you can go get on the wait list. Now, the goal of this app is to be for ready people who are ready. And so if you know you're not ready, it's not for you. What I will ask y'all to do is do me a little favor and share the link with the people who are especially the men. I won't have an issue filling it up with women, but share it with every single man you know and let him know this is a intentional app. And if he wants to meet a quality woman, this is the app for him. And so share it with all the men you know, like your brothers, your cousins, your uncles, your grown son, your dad, if he's single, stuff like that. The men that you can't date, the men that's not a fit for you. So we need your help, picking quality men and inviting them to the app, because we want quality men. So your brother, your son, your cousin who you can't be with, but is a quality man, I want him on this here app. And we have a lot more in the works, and it's going to really build and be robust. We also will have, feedback forms and things like that y'all can submit. And this also is a no nonsense app. So you report somebody, screenshot their message that's disrespectful or nasty or whatever, kicking them off the app, him or her. Like, this a no nonsense app. This for real connections. And so we start doing our activations and the R&B day parties and stuff like that. We'll have reps out there signing folks up, handing out water, different things like that, the lounges and stuff. So also what y'all can do is submit to me. If you know the owner of certain lounges or clubs or events or promoters, send me their information, or send me the venue so I could reach out, and we getting our marketing budget together, and we're going to be sponsoring events and just do a groundswell, around the country and also around the world. I'm talking to somebody today in London, somebody in Johannesburg, South Africa. So we're going to be launching all over. So, hey, it's time coming on down to it. Do me a favor, join the wait list. Even if you don't want to join the app, join the wait list, because you might not want to be on the app, but you may want to be a part of our socials and our mixers. So don't want to hear it by, oh, I ain't the app, I don't like app. You said don't get on the app. I'm saying, nah, you need to be on the day now. You need to be on my day now. You don't need to be on nobody else's day now, but you need to be on the one that's fixing the issues. We're going to try our very best. It's still going to be a little leaks and a few holes. Ain't nothing perfect, but we sure going to be working to make it as close to perfect as possible. So this ain't going to be your typical day now. So go to the site. It got all the different lists of what make this different. Want you to read about it, see how we doing things differently, and join the wait list. It's free, but you also will be able to be invited to the different events and things that we have around the world. So, hey, if you want to be an ambassador in your city, the representative in your city, to be boots on the ground, to keep me abreast upon what events and not concerts, but like what clubs and lounges and what you call those things, events that's happening where you have vendors and stuff like that. And you could be married. You could be married and still be an ambassador. It's because you're trying to help people get married and get on out there, get people downloaded, sign up, and hand out whatever little party favors or what we got going on. If you're an event planner and you've planned events for a corporate around the country or what have you, and you just great at logistics and setting stuff up and reaching out, definitely reach out to me. The email is info@destiny.app.com. info@destiny.app. That's date and then Stiny, STINY, like Destiny, destiny.app.com. info@destiny.app.com. Don't send me no spam now. I know all the bots listening right now are gonna send me spam. But whatever role you have, we don't have funding right now, so we leaning on partnerships and splits and volunteers and interns. If you have a son or a daughter that's in college and they in school for marketing or PR or event planning or whatever it may be, need us some interns. So we'll be having weekly Zoom calls and stuff like that with the chapter presidents. If you want to be a chapter president to help it grow and build, also reaching out, doing outreach to the churches, because it's a lot of folks going to church, but ain't meeting nobody there, getting them on the app, on the matchmaking app. And so reach on out, and I'm going to have my guy help me with the AI agents to kind of put everybody on the Excel spreadsheet and get that set up, and we're going to start building from the inside out. So, hey, this Tony Gaskins. God bless you, and we'll talk soon. Link in the description now.